We have chosen to do our final project on a Design for Excellence. The Design for Excellence was performed on a McDonald's peppermint patty toy. A Design for Excellence involves creating a product under the highest level of sustainability under different criteria such as manufacturing and assembly, the environment and sustainability, serviceability, reliability, and safety and liability.
This Happy Meal toy is one of 12 collectibles for the Peanut movie that came out in theaters on November 6th. The general purpose is to promote the movie, make customers want to collect the set, and to put a smile on the shop. There are 8 parts on this toy with 5 screws. These 8 parts are made out of ABS plastic, while the screws are made out of metal. The flywheel, also known as the pullback motor, stores and releases kinetic energy. This would allow for green efficient and better power source than normal.
An integral step in the Design for X. In reference to Warwick's Design for X, an essential step. Starting with the bottom, the two sections of the torso could be combined. The entire sled and torso could also be combined into one piece. All of the head pieces shown here could be combined into one piece. Design for serviceability is not very applicable towards our product, due to the nature of our products as a free bonus along with a meal. There generally isn't a large market for repairing these toys. Although the toy may be used vigorously immediately after acquisition, the timescale of use is not typically long due to the attention span of the target market.
The Design for Safety and Liability Prevention Act, the toys in McDonald's all come through the marketing store, which provides from the drawing boards to the final product. Safety is on top of the list when it comes down to McDonald's toys. If it doesn't meet the safety requirements, then McDonald's will toss it in the garbage. The standards that it has to pass would be choking hazards, the prevention to children swallowing it. It has to be larger than a 1.25 inch gauge. It has to also pass finger catching test. No crevices that would pose danger to even the smallest fingers. Tests are also done to make sure it doesn't pose a threat to eyes, ears, and noses, including it won't break into harmful pieces that might be swallowed by children. It has to withstand a bite force of 50 pounds and 30 pounds of top weight. Children are sent out to play with these toys in test groups and are studied to see what possible scenarios these toys might come across.
Design for reliability is a function of quality over time. Reliability has a direct relationship to safety, competitiveness, and lifespan of the product. McDonald's performs load strength tests to measure the likelihood of the toy breaking, under the normal loads of children dropping or throwing the toy. The other device in this toy that is prone to failure is the pullback motor. The first step to provide a reliable product is to design out weakness. This means design out potential mechanisms that are likely to fail, such as unnecessary moving parts. The only potential failure mechanism is the pullback motor. However, removing this is not an option as it would leave the toy non-functional. Another method to gain reliability in a product is to assess supplier history. McDonald's eliminates supplier defects by manufacturing toys within the company. This allows McDonald's quality managers to oversee every process and limit possible supplier problems. It is clear that McDonald's has completed Design for Excellence assessment already that continues to provide reliable toys that are likely to remain in use for the user's childhood.
The next criteria that we looked at was the design for the environment and sustainability. Essentially, what this means is how can we make our product more environmentally friendly? So by doing this, we firstly look at the material that the product is made out of. The McDonald's Happy Meal toys are typically made out of ABS plastic. Unfortunately, ABS plastic is a 7 in the resin identification code, and unfortunately is not desirable for recycling and typically goes to landfills. For this reason, we suggest that McDonald's develops a sustainable resin that will replace the ABS plastic. Companies such as Lego and Siemens have already begun this process, and it is recommended that McDonald's follow suit. The second way that McDonald's can make their products more environmentally friendly is replacing their virgin materials with recycled materials. So, for example, they can use recycled ABS plastic in substitute of virgin ABS plastic, which will reduce the landfill waste. The next step that can be done while the development process is happening for a more sustainable resin is that McDonald's could implement a recycling program where children can bring in their old toys, drop them off, and either get a new toy or a coupon for a future Happy Meal toy. And what this does is it teaches children to recycle and reduces the amount of landfill waste.